just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Strong. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They bring Judy in motion. The give to Strong. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now Strong. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. A carry now for Strong. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cleveland.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here.
Damn Niglet, why are you always putting my pick up?
Fresh set of downs.
Yo, why you look gay as shit on that picture? What up, Days? You funny as fuck, dog.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer...
Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. What's up, bro? When we run in FIFA.
Ultimately led in an incompletion.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Love. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Niggas always want to showboat.
That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success.
But we won't talk about how they buy traits.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker.
Niggas can't even catch. It's crazy.
Not sure what they could see that makes this a good call.
Stop crying.
Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll drop to throw. The right side, catch made by McLaurin. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice hit.
He fumbled the football. The Packers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Open receiver is Bo Melton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
We are through. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete to Melton. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. To the right side here, pass is caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to run. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll look to throw. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On 1st down, it's Love. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
19 tack, 19 tack. Come on. Set. 70 range. 19 lion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
18 Cardinal. Panther Street.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Dragon 60.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
Bro, what kind of throw was that? That's a fucking touchdown.
Keyshawn Nixon.
What the hell?
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
70 Timberwolf. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Trap 60.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That one on target to Watson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
79 Broncos. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the double. Let's go. 18 rep. 18 rep.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. First and 10 now from the 36.
60 Eagles, 60. Unlock line. There we go.
The man in motion is Watson.
18, Pioneers, Buffalo 18.
To throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score again. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. 3 touchdowns for him, numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Rig alert.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Mustang 19. Check go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Half to 60. Half to 60. Street. Street. Ready. Go, Rig. Go. Get up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Street. Street. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Street. Hook.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work.
Well, he can't hold on to that shit, bro? Be for real.
They turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
19 Lions. Back to 60. Warriors 70. Go.
He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
18 Cardinal, 18. Panther 11. Panther. Come on. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
A second down throw for Love. And he'll take it on in. Bo Melton. Touchdown, Green Bay. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5.
That's weird, though. That shit has numbers.
And Mike, at this point, the defense
Well, this is
just
to the
looks
60, how much is
completely
to Thursday
lost out there.
60?
I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now give up the middle. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
60 Eagles, 60, 18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
The man in motion is Watson. Love. That is caught at the 3.
Oh, is this there cooking word?
And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 42. Browns nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Love. This one complete to Melton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Now Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. from the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
Comeback team. Comeback. Ready.
Damn Niglet, why you always putting my pick up?
From the gun.
Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. What's up, bro? When we run in FIFA.
Much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Take over.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
Bronco 80. 79 Bronco.
The man in motion is Watson. On 1st down, it's Love. Off he... Oh, a loose football. The Browns have it. Into space. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up 1st and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down. At least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were...
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Browns. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Let's go.
Here's Love. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. He is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Over the middle. He's got McLaurin. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is caught at the 2. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Packers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Downfield for Njoku. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. 60 by 6. Now give on the ground. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 Rangers, 90
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A sideline throw looked in by McLaurin.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over at their own 15.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler.
The man in motion is Watson. Here we go. One final play. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.